Mike of Mike's Bags. Today I'm reviewing Trainwreck by Dumpster Fire Baggers. Let's go ahead and dive in, break these bags down. As always, start materials. Slow side, this is a carpet material. This is the same carpet you find on the slow side of the BG Viking, the Fly Magic, the True Cornhole Beast, the Swag Bags, Emerald, H, and XR. It's one of the more popular, probably the most popular true carpet material out there right now. It's a 4-speed, ton of control to it. It's great for throwing blockers. It's great for the shot shaping cuts, rolls, and flops. Has a lot of bite to it. It's great for hard throwers. It's great for players who like to land deeper on the board, and you want a bag that's gonna stop and not go flying off the back. This does this really well. So 4-speed on the slow side here of these Trainwrecks. Fast side, this is that Game Changer Surefire fast side. 8.5 speed. It's fast. It's great for pushing those blockers up. So if you throw that level 2, level 3 blocker with the slow side, flip it over fast side, get up speed to push it all the way up into the hole for you. It's great for pulling bags out of the way and dealing with that congestion around the hole. So we got about a 4, 8.5 speed on these Trainwrecks. Template wise, medium template bag. Medium amount of fill, it's just slightly on the thinner side of medium. So this bag has flop to it, a little more flop than I would say a quote unquote normal bag has. It's not overly loose and floppy, but it does have flop to it. The flop gives this bag a ton of forgiveness. And this carpet material and almost any 4-speed style material has bite. So it's a slow speed because it has bite. It grips, it grabs the board, which means if you don't throw flat, it's going to kick on you and it's going to punch you. This bag has a kick to it, but because of the flop, it's not as aggressive as a kick as a fuller version. Fuller bags tend to kick more than floppier bags. A flop gives that bag forgiveness. So this bag takes some of that kick away. It's still going to kick if you don't throw flat. It's going to kick. Any type of bag you have, this material is going to kick on you. And then the fill, it's a mixed fill. It's that same type of fill that Dumpster Fire uses in all the other bags I've reviewed. It's a mix. Love the fill. I really do. It's a nice balance between forgiveness and action to it. So by not being a full bead fill, you take some of that action. There's enough flat in here. It softens the lining up, but it's still enough beads. It has bounce and move. It makes it great for shot shaping. Enough beads. It helps it kind of aids the hole friendliness. Because one of the other knocks of a carpet material like this is it's not very hole friendly. Because you have control, because it's a 4-speed, it's gonna get up there and wants to kind of stick and hang the hole. You add those beads in that fill and you kind of help with that hole friendliness. Beads are more hole friendly, beads are more drippy, so you get bags that kind of will drip up or hang there and the next bag kind of bumps them and takes them in. So for being a sticky control style material or a bag with that material, it does seem to drip in the hole fairly well. The flop also gives the bag a ton of forgiveness. I talk about the forgiveness, not just the landing, but around the hole. I talk about flop. I love a floppy bag when I'm struggling with accuracy. When I'm not feeling confident and I'm having a hard time hitting my spots, I want a bag that's floppy because a floppy bag is going to grab that hole even when you miss and pull the bag back in. These Trainwrecks do that really well because of that flop. Even if you miss off to left or right, as long as you get that corner to dip in, grabs the lip of the hole, it'll pull that bag back and drip it in, or pull it back and leave it there so it's in play for your next bag or two to go collect it. And so a bag like this Trainwrecks really does help make up for your mistakes, and I love that about a bag. I'm not perfect in my throws. I have my good days, my bad days. And when I'm having a bad day, I love a bag like this where I can pull it out and know I have confidence to know that even if I'm not perfect, it still has a good chance of going in the hole. These Trainwrecks are also ACO stamps. You play in the ACO, you can throw these. Let's jump in, talk more about playability here. And this is a pretty straightforward bag. To me, this is a bag for the dirty style player, whether you're playing it or playing against it. But I really think it's better suited for the player who wants to play a dirty style game, where I pull this bag out. I have every intention of throwing blocker after blocker up in the board, creating a lot of congestion, clogging up around the hole, and then there's a ton of speed, enough speed in the fast I can flip it over and blow the pile up and take my bags in and kind of leave my opponent's bags there. Because of this slow side carpet, the control you have here, you put blockers where you want the board. Level 1, level 2, level 3. You can put your blockers anywhere. Now, because the bags do have some flop to them, I will say when you go to collect, you're probably collecting slick side. Make sure you collect or hit a good half to a third of the bag. If you try to clip a corner, it's just going to smash up and spin around and leave that blocker there, kind of bullet out of the way, and your bag will go in. So if you want to collect your bag, make sure you're coming more into the middle. Collect as much of that bag as you can and ride it up. Now, you can still get aggressive and put that bag more on your opponent's side because you have the ability to throw a cut and come across and grab it. Even slick side, you can throw a cut, slick side, come across and collect it. So you can get aggressive, put that bag in your opponent's way. If they don't bring it back into play for you, or they don't push it in, you can come down to your last bag with the slick side, cut, come across, grab it, take it in. So you got the ability for that. You've also got the ability for shot shaping, cuts, rolls, flops. This bag does it exceptionally well. You don't even have to be great. Like I talk all the time about how I'm not a great roll bag thrower. I'm working kind of on a cut flop. I'm still not the best at it. I'm not very consistent with it. But with a bag like this, because it has that stick and bite to it, and it has an active fill, I could pretty much get bags to kind of roll or flop over almost when I wanted to, for the most part. Like I could get them to move and do things that I wanted to. I did things that I kind of shocked myself at it. So if you're wanting to learn to throw to shot shape. This train wreck is a wonderful bag for this. Cuts, I can make some really crazy aggressive cuts, almost 90-degree turns around bags. So it's definitely a great bag for that. So if you're trying to learn, great bag for that. If you're even up to the advanced or elite level, you can have a ton of success. You can do a lot of things, really manipulate this bag. So it's a great bag for that player who wants to play that shot shaping style game. So even if you don't throw blockers, even if you don't play a dirty style game, but you have an opponent who puts a lot of blockers up there, this train wreck gives you options for going around or over their bags, leaving their blockers and making them work to collect it. So definitely gives you options there for that. If you are a hard thrower, and as some of you talked about time that you throw low, you throw hard, and you have a hard time finding bags that will stay on the board, I think this train wreck's a great option for you because of the flop and the forgiveness of this bag. It doesn't have as punishing of kick, as I said, as like a fuller version would. So you don't have to throw perfectly flat. But if you throw hard, a bag like this carpet here, a material like this carpet here, is going to bite and grab and stick for you. So hard throwers, you can probably throw this train wreck and run bags like you would better than you can with a little bit faster material. But for most people, this is that dirty style gameplay. This is that control style. This is blockers and cuts and rolls and flops and then pushes and collects. It does it really well. One thing I mentioned as well, I don't think I mentioned yet in the video, is this bag's great for the get around. So if your opponent's throwing blockers up there, because it has flop, any bag that really has flop is great, but this bag's really good at it. When your opponent throws a blocker up there, you just kind of step out, aim for the corner, and you can bunch into it and spin around. As I talked about how it's hard to, when you try to collect your bag, don't clip a corner. When you're trying to get around your opponent's bag, clip that corner, and you'll bully their bag out of the way, you'll take whole control, you'll go in. You'll see here, I've probably already shown it up there, but you'll see when I stage those blockers up and I'm going around, a lot of times I will kind of smash right into them, try to clip it every now and then, just to show you can bully that blocker out of the way and clear up that lane for you, put that bag back at your opponent's side, or bully it further out of their way if you need to, and get it so even it's out of place so they can't collect it. This bag does it really well. So this bag gives you a ton of options for manipulating bags right to left, left to right, or going over bags. You even got speed to go through them if you need to. If you want to flip it over and just push through, you can do it. Enough speed for pushing through multiple bags, enough flop and fold here that if you're pushing through 2 or 3 bags, they're not going to clog up or bunch in the hole. Typically, these slower carpet bags are fuller and they get up and they just become hole cloggers. This train wreck doesn't do that. It folds up nicely and drips in. So it's definitely a bag where you can throw 2 or 3 blockers up there, then instead flip it or fast side last bag and just blow the pile up and take as many bags as you can in, and they're gonna go in pretty well for you. So definitely a fun bag to throw if you like to play that dirty style gameplay. Leads me into availability. Dumpster Fire Baggers has a website, dfbcornhole.com. As always, I'll put a link down in the description for you guys. Bags are $65 for a set. It's $10 shipping, $75 shipped to you. It's at that lower price point, especially for ACO stand bags. Definitely well worth it. If you don't have a slow sticky carpet bag in your backpack, you're wanting to add one, or maybe you're wanting to practice the shot shaping, the cuts, rolls, flops, this train wreck is great for that. Pick up a set, $75. Like I said, it's not a big investment. You can throw it in your backpack and pull it out and practice with, or pull it out when the situation arises where you want to play this style of game. This is a great bag for that. If you've thrown the train wreck, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment down below. Always love hearing your guys' opinions. As always, I thank you so much for your support, and I thank you for watching.